that this particular election, because it's been fought on the personality of Modi, you know, so the position has been you're either for Modi or you're against Modi. Okay. Now, when the basis of an election is a personality, and this pitchforking of the personality is more thanks to Manmohan Singh, because, you know, Modi appears far more decisive, far more aggressive, younger, opening his mouth, rightly or wrongly, willing to take positions.
Take a decision, yes.
Yeah, right. So, because it's a personality-driven election, you see the kind of reactions that you saw from the earlier caller. You know, because he has a different point of view from what Anant Murthy said, or some of us have here said, it did not prevent him from passing comments on any of us, none of whom he knows, or passing comments on you, Anant Murthy.
So what you're trying to say is
that what I'm saying is, if someone disagrees with Modi, the person faces a personal attack.
Yes,
that you know, you are this, that, the other.
You are biased.
You know, so it's not about, there's no counter logic used to fight your logic on Modi. It is a personal attack on you that you face if you disagree with anything that Modi. It's not true of the BJP. I'm just talking about the personality of Modi and those who follow Modi.
Even if you can observe, Modi has given very little answers back the way people expected him to answer in Gujarat Assembly. He has never answered it. That is what I wanted to go about with the statistics, how he has answered back to the direct questions. It was always an attack on the personality who is talking about it, who is pitching that, rather than the subject that he has really answered back. It is the way
the social media, you know, see the debates on social media. Everybody who's questioning the Modi wave or questioning anything that Modi says, you know, doesn't have to be an anti-Modi person, but anyone who's even raising a question faces a barrage of personal attacks. If you go to any social media page,
their own senior leader Murli Manohar Joshi said it's a collective. Modi represents everybody. It's not just him alone. And then Rajnath Singh immediately came out with a retort saying that no, he is the main person over here. So he himself discounted the entire Modi wave. So it's very true what you say.
As you rightly mentioned on the social media, it's almost like you can criticize BJP but not Modi.
If you say anything against him, it means you're against
the same thing that was done by the Congress. You can talk anything about the Congress policies, but not about the Gandhi family. So what I'm trying to tell is, BJP came up with the idea telling that family-run business, family-run politics and all that, and then they have started a personality-driven politics, which is much more dangerous and should be cautious about it.
All right. In fact, I'm going to take another call from Belgaum. Ahmed, go ahead. Ahmed, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. Good evening, everyone.
Yeah. Good evening.
Yeah, I'm hearing. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Hello.
We can hear you. Go ahead. What do you have to say?
Yeah. See, I want to know that in Karnataka, lots of politicians have a background. All of them cases are running in the court. Okay. So I want to know that Mr. Narendra Modi, who is the Prime Minister candidate of BJP, he had been here in Belgaum also, and in Karnataka, Yedurappa and Sriram Rayu's cases also are running. He told that Congress had done lots of this thing, wrong work in Karnataka and all. And again he is taking up this Karnataka, Yedurappa and Sriram Rayu in his circle, and he is telling that they are not corrupt. They are with him. Means even Narendra Modi's also case also has been running in Gujarat. Still it has been in pending. So all these three of them are now now we will be voting in this month 17 in Karnataka voting is there. So this is the right time to grace this issue or what? I want to know.
Right, Ahmed. I think what he's trying to say, Harish, over here is that the BJP talks about all the problems of the Congress here, but here itself, he's not ready to stick up and say that, yes, these two leaders are wrong. They have charges against them.
And also his second question is, was it right time for Modi to speak about it? But he got it wrong over there. Modi didn't speak voluntarily. He was forced to speak when our CEO asked him about both these personalities. That's when Modi had no other option but to defend them. He couldn't be silent on this issue, but he had to defend. Just coming back to the point that he was making, but BJP having this personality-driven election was inevitable for them. The Ram Mandir issue didn't get them any seats for the past couple of elections. Their
India's
India Shining campaign didn't work in 2004.
The Kashmir issues.
Yeah,
a lot of
none
other
of the issues worked for them, and the only way they could have fought this election was perhaps have a personality-driven election where both Rahul Gandhi and Manmohan Singh weren't too keen to become the face of the party for this election.
So basically, if you remove Modi out of this entire thing, what is left?
Maybe the good part of BJP. So the entire wrong branding what is trying to happen is trying to happen for target 272. That you should remember. You cannot neglect this one. There are a lot of other, there are other good objectives of the BJP, but then where are they? Where are they? They are all submersive. Even Advani is silent, not able to talk anything. Murli Manohar Joshi, you have already, Jashwant has already been kicked off. I don't know how come. And even the, a lot of other people, I can tell you a number of double speaks that they have been talking about. This is not how politics is done.
In a society like India, over the last 2 decades, if you see our history, you will see 2 or 3 very remarkable things. One is the way our economy changed.
Yes.
Okay, and the second is the way people took to education in a very structured kind of way. We're not a country of illiterates anymore. And of course our aspirations have changed. But in all this, there has been one thing missing, which is that we've never had national icons. Yes. People who could capture the imagination of the entire nation. You know, after a long time we got a Sachin Tendulkar, but everybody can't aspire to be Sachin Tendulkar. So we need someone to look up to. So to that extent, BJP's strategy was very well planned, that give them a person that they can look up to, not a party. Because the moment you talk party, then everybody's misdeeds come under one umbrella. But if you talk person, then you know you're only projecting the good side of that one person, which is why you're repeatedly hearing the Gujarat model of development. You know, and therefore you're also talking about just this one man who has a magic wand and is going to be changing the face of this country. No, but I think it's very important. It's a very important statement when, you know, a Narendra Modi, whether you like him or you don't like him, is immaterial, is able to capture the imagination of the people. And this was a position that the Aam Aadmi had managed to create for itself in Delhi, where you captured the imagination. So, you know, Arvind Kejriwal appeared like the boy next door. I can be that too. I too can protest. I too can do this, you know. So I think it was very important, the position that Arvind Kejriwal managed to capture in Delhi, and Modi is managing to do it on a larger scale in the country. So
basically they pitted him against Rahul Gandhi and Manmohan Singh and shown that what all happened all these years, if you had a person like Modi, he would have taken a much more stronger decision.
They didn't have to pit him against anybody.
He was already there.
No, they just had to pitchfork him. Manmohan Singh did the rest.
All right, I'm going to take a call, in fact, from Belgaum. Abhishek, go ahead.
Yeah, Abhishek calling from Belgaum.
Yeah. Go ahead, Abhishek.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, I'm listening to people from quite a while, YouTubers talk about what Modi said and how he defends it. I want to ask you, is it not the elections are the choice is given for BJP, okay? So for the voters to be casted, are we going to be
Abhishek,
overall India issue, the policies of UPA government? For 10 years.
Right, Abhishek, if you could try calling us once more, because we really can't get you. There must be a terrible connectivity over there, but we have just a few minutes left, hardly 2 minutes. We'll start with you, your last comments.
About the icon and somebody to occupy a space of whom we need to be. See, we still have not got that kind of a personalities. See, ask about the Aung San Suu Kyi of Burma, or Obama's speech in Jerusalem to the Palestinians and the Israelis together. See, we have never seen a leader who can take up. Whenever an Indian leader speaks up, he speaks up, my government, the BJP government. No, it is not like that. So we still see there is a space where an Indian leader has to represent the real India as a whole, not just like a one-sided, segmented political leader. We want a real leader, and that space is not yet fulfilled by Modi's position. Right. Let me be very frank.
Shashwati?
In terms of
that, and also what Modi has now stated by actually covering up the allegations of Shriramulu.
I don't think he's covered up allegations. You see, I'm repeating myself. Okay. He hasn't covered up allegations. He has taken the position that is the most natural position for him to take as on date. It does not have a finality. It does not mean the position can't change. Okay, it does not mean that he is ill-informed. It does not mean any of this. This is the most suitable position for him to take today. As he speaks, Karnataka is going in to vote day after tomorrow.
But along with this, we need to criticize this also. We cannot say very neutral that this was the expected position.
Yeah,
we need to tell that
we just have a minute left. That's the reason I'm going to ask you. Yes.
No, Mr. Modi answers questions which are convenient to him.
Yes.
He doesn't answer all the questions. You know, he didn't answer on the. He has never really spoken about the Godhra riots. He has never spoken about his own affidavit. Why he did not mention his wife's name in the past election, or he has never answered the question, any questions regarding the snooping gate. See, these are issues that have been hogging media limelight. He has not answered. That same way, the Yediyurappa's or Sri Ramulu's affidavit or his nomination, where details of corruption and the cases pending against them have been mentioned, he has not answered. He answers question only which suits him. So that is the person.
Anchors also, that they have brought up something on his tongue that
That's
he used to hide off
network
all the
CEO
way.
who went on. And finally, Harish, before the model code of conduct kicks in, you have the last word.
Well, this was easy. Answering this question was easy for him. He took the easier option. But the interesting one will be, will he take these two into the cabinet? Remember, Yediyurappa will be one of the most senior politicians from Karnataka to enter if he wins, and if NDA does form the government, will Modi have the courage to take him into the cabinet is the question.
But we'd love to talk more, but the model code of conduct has, I think, kicked in. Thank you all for joining us in this special discussion. Thank you. That's it. And we have news and updates will continue on the other side.